Hey everyone.
Hey,
Hey everybody. Thank you for listening to this. I know it seems like this isn't done with much intention, but it's really not. But it's made with love, at least.
Yeah.
We all
for
very
sure.
much love each other, even though Pablo can't admit it. We very much love each other.
Yeah,
Pablo?
for sure. It's a lot of fun.
Pablo?
Yeah, you guys are cool.
Yeah, exactly. My point. You know what's another thing about Pablo? He'll never admit when he's wrong, man. It's the best.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wrong once, but it turned out I was actually right. So I was
Yeah.
only wrong about being
Like if you pin him down on something like in a
Yeah.
corner, he'll hit you with the most nonsensical shit. Like he does the fucking technique on you. I've seen him do it multiple times. Like he's like Trump. You know how Trump squirms his way through conversations?
Yeah.
Like Pablo can do that shit too. Like he's got an amazing ability to talk
Trump
shit.
is ingenious at that. Yeah. Yeah.
No offense, Pablo. You fucking slimy.
Yeah, I hate being compared to the free leader of the free world. That sounds so terrible.
No, but you're like a slimy fuck, like a rat fuck.
Yeah, that sounds so terrible to me. Please stop saying that.
He's like getting hard. I can see your dick is hard right now. That's crazy. He's got a shame.
Can you see the watches I have on it? I'm selling watches. By the way,
he is selling watches.
I wear a trench coat and I do two at a time. I flash and I
Yeah.
sell watches
Yeah,
that are strapped.
he's got a
onto
cock
me.
ring, but it's just telling the time. Actually,
Nice.
Yeah.
they're
That's me.
they're
Okay.
kids' watches.
The trophies.
Oh
yeah,
Ah, no.
yeah, dude. Here we're back.
And we're back.
It's like like Cabbage Patch Kids. You like flip open the watch. It's like stuff like that.
You're like looking at all. You're admiring the watches on his dick. And you're like, you flip one open. It's a locket, and there's like her parents are in there. And you're like, oh fuck.
Oh,
What did I get myself
Makes it
into?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But honestly,
It
the
is
effect,
not a bright future for the streaking watch salesman.
to be fair, the grip it's got on his dick makes his head purple. It's like popping.
They're stretch bands
Yeah.
because they're
That's all that's going on with your ear. The doctor finally does a full physical.
So wait
All these-
a second. Why do you have all these on your dick?
And he's just like, okay, so I see this is a trophy situation. They have to be adult-sized watches, or you're gonna strangle your.
Yeah, to be adult.
There's already a trophy. There's a situation established. This is not the first time this has happened.
Oh, my
Listen, man, you're not special. You're lucky you came in when you did.
Yeah, the doctor's just like, I had this problem once.
He gives you a number for a guy that extends the kid watches.
Oh no!
It's just like, look, this guy's very discreet.
Listen, man, he'll upgrade your strap.
Yeah.
Your problems are almost gonna be gone overnight.
Oh my god, man.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
And he'll replace the batteries.
There's a custom band where it's just like a ball. It like holds onto your nut.
Some sort of ball cage.
Yeah, and it's like you've got a ball cage, and like the bottom is like a beautiful.
No,
like,
I actually keep the
encrusted time.
West Coast time on my dick, South on balls.
South, west, east,
East, South. No, nope. I'm talking way down south.
mountain time.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's raining.
Oh shit, that's what that was. Rain.
Yeah.
That's really coming down. I'm glad I didn't bring my Jeep today. I was gonna drive up here in my
That
Jeep.
would be good.
Yeah, I've been fucked. Luckily, my mother was done at her local watering hole. I was able to swap out vehicles,
Nice.
make the trek. Damn, it's
Nice.
really coming down.
It really is.
That's nice. We should just all sit here together in silence and just enjoy the rain.
We can do that.
Yeah.
You guys want to kiss? Kiss too.
You don't have to make noise to kiss. Just shut up.
I want
shut
to
up and kiss me.
I want to see you guys kiss.
That'd be really crazy.
Nick starts blowing Pablo over the kids' watches, just like just
Yeah.
choking on like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like
Jesus.
losing pieces of my teeth. To the,
You're like, dude, you gotta take these things off. This is
Nick,
ridiculous.
Nick's used to beefy 5 later size.
Nice.
He's doing good.
Yeah. I'm
Handle it.
I'm picturing like little pink princess watch.
Oh.
It's like Well, it's been on there so long that it's like developed
It's
cheese
wrapped-
underneath. Like there's no cleaning
The
it.
skin is growing on top of
Yeah.
the watches.
Yeah.
You can tell which ones are older and which ones are more recent.
Oh my god, man. All right, this bit's
The
dead.
trophy's bad, dude. That was so
This bit's
bad.
dead, I'm
As a
sorry.
salesman, okay, they come off at the end of the night. All right, these are for sale. These are not. Well, they're vintage, so they are pre-owned, but they weren't anything inappropriate until I made them inappropriate. Okay,
I'm sorry, I killed
Oh.
this bit.
there was nothing before me.
No, I brought it back up.
That's so funny. Fuck, dude.
Dude, that's so funny, but that is like one of the most horrible things we've ever talked about.
Yes, dude. It wasn't. It had nothing. I wasn't going after children. You just had to make it children's watches.
Sorry.
Penis.
I couldn't help it, man. And I'm always gonna label you the pedophile.
It is like one of the funniest things we've talked about, but goddamn, that is dark.
Oh shit.
I was looking up on YouTube. Men find portal in mountainside.
Okay, fuck you.
This is what the suggestion was. What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck, YouTube? What does that even mean?
Seamen.
Seamen poop. So I typed in men find portal in mountainside, right? I guess there was like a Kazakhstan fucking video that I was looking for, and they found like there's something that looked like a Stargate, right? And YouTube just says seamen poop. Why is that even a category? Why is that a suggestion? Why is
I mean,
that?
the suggestions are based off of like what you do
No,
usually,
that's
right?
Not true.
It could be
That's
hot.
not true. I've never looked up see men poop or any of those three words in my last fucking recents have never been typed in.
What if it was hot though?
Maybe
What was I was looking for? Okay.
I'd watch you poop.
It's not me. It's just men in general on YouTube pooping.
Yeah. I don't know about men
that's
in general.
so weird, man.
See men poop. How do you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words, and then you recommend me 3 words, and they're completely
Do you know
That's
about
weird.
the naked cleaning on YouTube?
yeah.
It's
Oh
done
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They shut it all down.
No, it's not. I'm actually pretty active in the whole
Really?
nude YouTube sector.
Pablo was one of those people that was like, "Bring this lady back, or bad things is gonna."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. I signed petitions.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
slept outside
man.
doorsteps.
He did actually.
Yeah,
He
I
found
was-
his local congressman.
Local congressman. Yes, I was there on Capitol Hill the day.
Nice.
You know, so
January 6th.
yeah. But YouTube is getting pretty interesting for sure. I don't
Wow.
He actually stormed the Capitol. He was one of the people that got a
Oh, wow,
pardon by
man.
Trump. He doesn't like to talk about it, but I'll talk about it for him. He was one of the people screaming, "Where's Nancy Pelosi? Where is she?"
I can neither confirm nor deny anything
Yeah, I know
in
you
relation
can't.
to any.
No, it's fine. No, he was peacefully walking around in there. I was just joking around.
I was on the roof.
He was one of those useful
wasn't even-
idiots.
I wasn't even on scene. I was high in the sky. I was actually at the Lincoln Memorial.
He had
I
yeah.
was paying
actually-
respects to a very great man.
He actually had his miles away.
Why?
You always bring it to that.
That's
What?
not there. See, like
What did I say?
Assassinating public
Whoa.
officials.
Whoa, what did I say?
How are you saying "whoa" to me when I'm just saying you need to stop saying that?
active.
Just chill out, man. There's like a lot of people talking about that stuff right now. And it's dangerous. It's like a lot of people are doing that stuff. It's dangerous, man. Careful. Whoa.
So we were talking about religion earlier, I guess. So today, earlier, or maybe it was yesterday. What's today? Saturday? No, it was today. Lately, I've been having Mormon groups come over to my house for some reason, and I know they've come in the past, but now there's like more frequent, I guess.
Weird.
And it's like, so the first time they sent 2 girls, right? It was like kind of a while back, and then this time they sent 3 girls, right? And then this time they sent 2 males, 2 gentlemen who brought up war. Like they were trying to like, hey, how's it going today? Would you like to talk? Like, do you think we will ever see the end of war? I was like, Jesus Christ, bro! It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday. It's my day off.
10 p.m.
10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Oh,
on
okay.
a Saturday, not 10 p.m.
Because I was just gonna give I think I've said my Mormon story, and that was 10 p.m.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Yeah. Either way, I grabbed my gun and I was like, "What's going on at my door now?" Here we go. Who the fuck, right?
Right.
Now I'm just like,
Who do I get to kill?
yeah, I'm not trying to fucking have a conversation at my front door about will we ever see the fucking end of war.
They're like, do you ever think war will stop? And you're just shooting them in the head.
I was like, honestly,
I
no,
guess
not right about now. No, actually,
Yeah, I think I want to go to war.
yeah,
Get the fuck off my property.
yeah. I think I'm about to fucking commit some sort of fucking war crime right now on my front doorstep because some fucking asshole was to bother me on fucking Saturday.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The
I
last
think fucking Lord's Day.
The last time someone came to my house, my brother answered the door, and he's too nice. And it was just someone trying to sell solar.
Oh,
And
yeah.
his kid is like crying and stuff. And I'm like, he's like talking to the guy at the door. And I just like, I heard what's going on. And I walk over to the door and I go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We are like super gay. We're not religious. We're not buying what you're selling. Thank you." And like, I just turned him away. And my brother was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" I was like, "Because you weren't doing anything about it, dude. You
Dumbass.
fucked off."
That's so funny. The other day, I almost had to beat this guy's ass. Fucking, he was looking through our window.
What
My
the
mom
fuck?
says that she didn't answer the door, like she didn't run to the door fast or whatever. So she was still in the kitchen, and he's like walked over into our fucking front yard and started looking through our kitchen window.
Creepy, man.
And she goes to the door, opens the window, she's like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know if anybody was." "Yeah, fuckhead, like, regardless if somebody's home or not, what are you doing?" This fucking asshole had the gall to come back. And I was, the whole fucking time, I'm just like, my mom's talking over my shoulder from like back in the hallway in the house. Like, "No, we're fine, thank you very much." And I'm sitting there just looking at this and you could tell he's just looking at me like this guy wants to fucking deck me in the fucking face right
Yeah.
now. I didn't bring it up to him, and I really fucking wanted to. I wanted to be like, "Are you the fucking pervert over here standing in my fucking kitchen window looking through there?
Right.
You want to fucking sell something, bitch? I'm going to fucking make you my bitch. Come here. Let me bring you inside where no one can see you, and we're going to have some fucking fun."
You're gonna have sex with that man?
I will
You're
physically...
gonna watch him poop.
I'm going to set him up, recorders, fuck it, FPS Russia style, and I'm going to fucking make him shit, and I'm going to post it on YouTube so people can look it up, see men poop, and I'm going to fucking get his fucking ID, and I'm going to remember where it is, and I'm going to send his multiple copies to that address, and I'm going to get his work address. He was in a work shirt, so there was a work truck, so I know I'm going to send everything to his boss, and
Papa's gonna shove 5 pounds of tannerite up his ass and start taking shots.
yeah. So,
Oh my
fuck that
god,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
Have you seen the memes about like the ATF showing up? And,
That was on a Sunday. Sorry. What?
thanks, asshole. Have you seen the memes of it's the ATF showing up and it's you talking about how they're gonna shoot your dog, but you already killed your dog and stuffed it with tannerite?
No.
No, I haven't seen those ones.
It's so funny.
Oh my god, man.
Nothing like
I get a lot of like
amateur taxidermy.
I get a lot of anti-government memes.
Yeah, the anti-ATF strain, it's like really goes back to like Ruby Ridge and Waco. It's
Yeah.
like the American right-wing counterculture definitely has
Dude,
been making memes on that for a long time.
ATF, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Why the fuck are they responsible for what?
It's insane. It's insane.
That doesn't make any sense, man.
The overreach during Waco and stuff is crazy.
The overreach in like people's daily lives. The
Yeah.
ATF shows up at people's houses and they're like, "So we saw you bought a bunch of these oil filters. What's up with that?"
Right.
Because you can. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
You can use oil filters as suppressors. If you have a
Oh,
threaded
okay.
barrel, some oil for certain models.
Wow. That makes sense.
But like the ATF will investigate that shit and show up at your house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like none of their fucking business, man. If I want to shoot dogs quietly
Yeah.
in my own backyard,
Yeah. If I just,
subsonic 22s, that's my fucking business.
yeah. So if I want to start a really fucking big garden and a lot of fucking fertilizer, back the fuck up.
Yeah, the fertilizer. I was gonna bring up fertilizer where it makes more sense after the Oklahoma City bombing. Like if you're just buying tons of fertilizer, it makes sense. Someone should probably check on this guy.
Yeah.
It is a weird. It's such a catch-22. Like, how much freedom do you want everyone to have?
Yeah.
And I do think it's like insanely idealistic to be like, we should be able to do whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
as long as we're not hurting anyone, it's like, well, if you're buying tons of fertilizer, that just opens up the possibility of you hurting thousands of people.
Right.
But yeah, you also don't want like massive overreach, and you don't want everyone all in your business.
Yeah, there's a weird line. I'm like pretty libertarian, so I think that government should really fuck off in a lot of aspects.
Yeah, that's like AI could be really useful for that. And it could go also horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But if instead of all too human people monitoring everything we do and making decisions about when to intervene, if it was a superhuman intelligence that is basically just like a neocortex and none of the other aspects of being human, just
I don't know if that's good. Once you start relying on something like that way too fucking
We
much.
already do, man. Like, you know how
I mean, I don't know.
well,
Fucking,
like what Amazon does with their technology is what Chile tried to do. Do you know about that?
no.
no.
I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it's Chile. They tried to in like the 80s or something, they tried to use algorithms to build a socialist country,
Oh, wow.
which that's the biggest problem with socialism and communism, right? Is like there's no markets, so how you can't determine like
Yeah.
what you need, where you need it,
Yeah.
because that shit just figures it out. But if you have like what Amazon does, like that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is
just
like a
means just
massive
logistics.
functional bureaucracy.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be 100%. It's like if you could create, like you wouldn't need to worry about the supply and demand because it would be doing that like through
Right.
logistics. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like,
So that we like as they were doing that, we cooed the fuck out of them.
right. Yeah, that. Fuck, man. We're probably going to go to war with Venezuela now, too. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I saw
Looks
that.
like
Yeah, with
it.
Department of War.
We just blew
Yeah.
up that fucking cartel boat like it was
Yeah.
fucking nothing, and then the president was like, "Hey, what are you fucking doing to our boats?"
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about that cartel. Is that from
So
Venezuela?
yeah, we blew up a Venezuelan cartel boat, and then the Venezuelan Air Force did a really close flyby of one of our naval vessels.
Dude, that's dumb.
Of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Yeah, but the president of Venezuela is fucking pissed about it. He's like, "We're gonna fucking retaliate."
He's
now."
effectively the head of the cartel.
That's
there.
what. Well, that's what they're accusing him of being. Is like,
Their
why are
military
you? Why are
has a
you
cartel
fucking? Yeah.
organization in it.
So yeah, it's a very interesting
That's like, all right, yeah, that's
position
the
to take as the president of
whole,
Venezuela.
yeah, because we're
Hey, that was a lot of fucking fentanyl, dog.
They're straight up considered a narco state.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mess. 20 years ago, when I was a kid, Venezuela was like the one example communists gave of like a functional communist country. And then, it just all fell apart after, what's his name? Hugo Chavez.
Yeah, Nicolas Maduro took over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like what communism really kind of ends up becoming is just like a weirdly ideological monarchy where one guy runs everything.
Yeah,
But if it was AI running it,
Right.
it probably could be functional.
yeah, I think it could.
Yeah, but then after, like I said, like after you start fucking depending on this shit, like I think right now, like there's doctors depending on AI right now, and they don't know shit. Like they're going to fucking school, getting answers from fucking computers, and then they're gonna go out in the fucking real world. Like,
Yeah.
so guess then the fucking power's out now, bitch. And you gotta think for yourself. You don't have no fucking AI go ask questions. Hey, should we fucking cap this fucking place or tap this resource or negotiate with this? Now you're fucked because you're so relying on AI. You haven't been doing that for the past 10, 15 fucking years. Just like how people, we've been at war for so much. Now we got all that war knowledge, right? China's been big chilling, stacking up cash and resources and building up their people and trying to do all this fucking shit. Well, guess what? A lot of those fucking people are nothing warrior wise. You're sending these fucking civilians out there that are doing fucking parades and shit and expecting them to like be able to go against war fucking fighters that have been
Yeah.
seasoned.
Also, when you have that, go ahead. Go
Oh, I was just gonna say I really like the idea of like or I don't like it, but it's interesting. Um, like building on technology to a
Yeah.
point where you don't know how to do the base shit. It's like us not knowing how to go to the moon anymore.
Yeah. Oh, we lost the technology.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
just don't
it's
know how to do it
unobtainable anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like
Oh,
that
you're
1 second
conspiracy
after.
brain, but I'm just saying, like, but for real, man, like, the, like we've moved on from all this shit, so we wouldn't know how to get back to where we are
Right.
Yeah.
if something catastrophic happened. Like, I
Yeah.
wonder how far we can take that. You know, like
Yeah, man.
we like have actual infrastructure that we're just like scratching our heads at. It's like we built this like hundreds of years ago, and it doesn't
Right.
make any fucking sense.
That's when we
Yeah.
go back to the pyramids.
Right.
Yeah,
I wish-
Pablo thinks the pyramids were actually like collecting energy collectors.
Yeah.
Well, it was not collecting; it was generating.
He's a fucking
Yeah, I've read about that
factory.
stuff too.
he's so dumb.
Yeah. I'm just a silly little no pussy ass dumb bitch.
And you're fat.
And I'm fat and
you're
ugly.
fat. I don't think you're ugly.
No play
I
whatsoever.
think you're a handsome little boy, actually.
I only
You watch men poop on YouTube so much that no matter what you type in,
children
it
are
says-
the only thing that
Yeah, he likes.
fascinate me. Yeah.
What a word for it.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm
Something about the way you said fascinate really makes my skin crawl. But
yeah. Yeah. See, that's what
It's
I'm
a
talking
gift.
about. Women are like fucking. They feel that from you.
I
bro,
don't
and they're
say
very-
that in front of what you do. You say it about me in front of them. I don't say those things
Yeah,
about
and they're
myself.
repulsed by you for it.
They're repulsed at you. Yeah, you fucking play into it. No, I don't. No, I fucking sit there and let you tell them I'm a fucking pervert. I'm a deviant. There's
tell-
a difference.
I tell terrible lies about the people I'm around.
Oh my
I can't help it. It's just for fun.
that's so funny, man.
Yeah, that girl at work that I always tell her, like all the new people that come in, I tell them that she supports Hamas. She sends $100 to Hamas every month.
That's
She
great.
just goes, "No, I don't." It's so fucking funny. I'm like, you know, she's actually like a massive racist.
A massive.
Yeah, she says the N word all the time when it's just me and her. It's really awful. Just say that shit.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, I could never work in a place with an HR for sure.
Yeah, that would be.
Our HR is pretty cool.
Yeah, that lady likes us, so
Yeah.
she's a stoner.
Dude, if you like just went hard nosed and became the head of HR and then finally could be yourself again as like the leader and went
Oh,
like
yeah.
really Machiavellian, like making sure no one can take you down.
Yeah,
Just like set up all these like, you know,
get tenured basically.
yeah. It like set up the corporation as like a house of cards. If anyone comes after you, you like know exactly what to pull
Yeah.
to make the whole
Yeah.
thing collapse.
Yeah, and then I just start sexually assaulting people.
Oh,
Please,
Jesus.
can I see you in my office?
Not even that, Pablo. I just do it brazenly out in the open. I'm honking titties, brother. Honk, honk. Just straight like, yeah, being. Yeah. Pablo was telling me about
A Mexican tradition.
a Mexican tradition because I was at the DMV and some old Mexican lady started speaking Spanish to me about my hair. And like she was telling me like basically like, oh, your hair's like so like full, like I wish you could give me some of that. And
Right.
Pablo's like, you know what you should have done? You should have like gave her the traditional bean dip. It's when you like scoop her tits.
Oh.
It's like this grandma.
It's like a compliment. It's like you find her attractive.
And I go, oh, gracias, and I just fucking scoop her tits.
The funny thing is, if you were autistic enough, you'd be like, okay, that's the tradition. And, like,
And I would go,
start
oh, gracias, and then just,
Me llamo leche sucio.
yeah. ¿Qué es su nombre?
Leche sucio.
oh my God, man.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Los líneas están ocupadas.
I fucking love you guys. Listen, Nick thinks because he cries in front of people that he's more emotionally in tune with himself or something. But just because I don't fucking bring it up every chance I get with every fucking person who
Bring it
talks
up
to
every
me,
chance I get.
that he's somehow superior to me. So
That's not what happened.
and I embellish him a lot. I have no problem talking about it.
Dude, I'm sorry that I'm capable of making deep connections that you can't possibly understand, and then I have high EQ. My bad, dude.
Again, so he's
You're
saying
like lost in the
things-
sauce over there.
he's
You're like, I
saying
don't
things-
understand why people like Nick so much. You're like, why do people like
Man,
people
yeah.
don't like me? People like Nick. That's his whole beef with everything.
Yeah, nobody fucking.
He's literally jealous.
I never talked to anybody. I've actually never had any close friends until you guys, and even then, you guys are, I only talk to you guys every Saturday night.
That's not true. You fucking. I want you. You come over my house. You hang out. You don't
no.
invite me to do shit.
No,
I go out of my way to invite you every fucking Thursday when I can. To come
don't-
over to my house and hang out, and you don't invite me to shit. What are you talking about?
Because then I'd have to talk to you, and
Oh,
then
okay,
it'd
yeah.
be like,
and then I'm gonna cry on your shoulder, and you don't want to.
yeah,
deal
and
with
then I'd have to bear my heart.
it. Yeah.
It's just too much work.
Yeah.
I'm focused on too many other things right now.
Right.
That I'm selling watches. I'm trying to write jokes and movies and
Right.
shit. And I just
And I wholeheartedly encourage that for you, bro.
yeah, I just don't have time to like cry too much right now.
Pablo thinks I cry a lot.
No, I'm just saying I don't have the time.
Like when? All right, for real. When's the last time you cried?
I cry all the time when I watch like a good movie. Like
Are you
That's what
capable?
does it for me too.
It does
Yeah.
it for me, but are you capable of like having a conversation that makes you cry?
yeah. I mean, if I wanted to, like I think what gets to me is like I've already dealt with too many like sad shit in my life where like now it's like kind of like, oh my god, hurry up, let's like just get it's over, get it done and over with, and like let's move on to the good shit. You
I
know
can
what I mean?
relate to
And
that.
like there's times where like but then like in movies like where you see a character's like character arc, where they good to bad to good or something like that. Like there's moments and like you get to learn something as a person and something like that. Like I'll fucking tear up for them. I'm like, fuck, that was
All right,
fucked
let me ask you. When's the last time I fucking like bared my heart to you in any way?
I don't know if you did. I don't remember it.
Then what the fuck are you talking about? Literally, what are you even talking about?
What do you mean?
That like the things you're bringing up have nothing to do with you. I don't talk to you about that shit.
You're asking me when's the last time I cried?
No, you're saying like me. I'm a crybaby.
You just asked me a question. When's
Yeah,
the
but
last time you
you're-
cried?
the whole thing is you're calling me a fucking pussy.
So you share you cry you share.
Do I cry to you?
No, I just hear about it a lot.
From who?
From
Okay, that's my fucking friend.
That's cool. That's okay. I don't care. That's fine.
It's not my fault that she talks to you about this shit. What
I
the
didn't
fuck?
I didn't say it was your fault.
Then why the fuck are you calling me a pussy?
I didn't call you. You called yourself that. I don't think I ever said those
the
words.
whole time. He's like, I don't know.
I've
Nick's,
never
too,
said
Nick's
those
too
words.
emotional. He dwells in the past. He's like sad. It's like, dude, I'm not sad to you. You don't
Listen,
see that
he
shit.
said-
What are you
so
even talking
You
about?
hear what he said? He really personalized what I said. So I said, I don't really talk about my past. I don't really talk about.
Yeah, but
this.
you're
I was-
saying
and
that
he's
in
like,
relation
Nick says
to
I talk
me.
about the past. Nick
I
said,
say, I said, do you think I'm a pussy? And that's where you go from it. You go, I don't really talk about my past. Nick just like whatever. This whole
Listen,
fucking
dude,
thing. You're like,
listen,
that's what it is. But you can try to worm your way out of it. But that's what it is.
Listen, I ask people that I'm like, if I'm fat,
Uh-huh.
and I want to hear a good thing, but sometimes I need to hear what I need to hear.
What does that have anything to do with what the fuck we're talking about?
Oh my god! If you're not
You
emotionally
want to talk in
tuned
fucking?
enough
You want to talk in
understand me,
parables, dude? Like that's retarded.
If you're
what
not
are you, what are you, a
emotionally
fucking
in tune
poet?
enough
What are you
to
talking about?
understand me,
Oh,
then I
Pablo,
can't
the fucking
fucking-
poet over here, understands emotion and depth. Shut the fuck up, dude. What are you talking about?
This is so funny because like my headphones are like 5 times too loud, and this is like the opposite of a therapy session,
Mom and Dad are arguing.
but it's weirdly got like the language of therapy. Like it's like, see, he's internalizing. Like it has that lingo, but it's like the emotional color tones of it. It's all wrong.
Two homies can't argue.
No, I love it. Honestly, I just need to turn my headphones down.
You
It's
should-
like making me get autistic. Like I'm just kind of like getting quiet and still.
Yeah, we should keep arguing at full volume.
Oh,
Let's see how weird we can get him.
where's the
Which one's yours, man?
Oh shit!
it's under.
So anyway, Pablo and I were just arguing. We do that. It's fun.
Lover squirrel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. I
it's
like,
hard to cry. Like
Yeah.
it's very rare that I cry.
So
Yeah.
I'm a person. So of course I'm trying to. I like whatever fashion myself an actorist. Whatever. I want to,
Yeah.
try to do things. So like, there is literally things like I'll have in mind to like bring up to like if I want to cry, like
Can you do that?
I'll play it for myself and I'll really focus on it and I'll start to tear up and I'll be like, all right, let's go. Then I'll have like tears in my eyes.
I can do that with my comfort show.
Both of you guys have like actor skills.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did
none of that.
I did acting classes when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I figured it out. I know how to do it. It's so much fun to lie.
Yeah.
I tell all my coworkers that they should just lie more. It would make their lives a lot better if they like. Because if you lie, you're being silly.
I'm telling you guys, the first ISIS affiliated, improv troupe, like you guys were like made for that shit.
Yeah, I actually would be perfect out there in the Middle East, just fucking out there entertaining folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd fit right in. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what's kind of crazy is that some of the fucking sickest watches I've ever seen for sale, Seiko wise, because I'm a Seiko psycho.
Seiko is
have been out of
Japanese, right?
Pakistan. I've seen some
Really?
crazy stuff where I'm like, what? Why do they have such cool shit? Is it fake? Do they only have like a specific market? Because they have these really nice colored dials and like, I don't know, just specific dial faces for watches for Seikos where I'm like, why are they only for sale in Pakistan? Like,
Weird.
did somebody like corner the market in Pakistan like 80 years ago or whatever?
Probably fake watches.
I don't know. They're really cool, and if they are fake, then that's cool because they look like old fakes.
Yeah,
You know what
no, I
Like,
mean, yeah,
they're-
like
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of places, like their fake stuff looks awesome. Like
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't even
Yeah.
put like a fucking brand of like whatever they're trying to rip off on it.
Right,
It'd be
right.
so much better if they just like whatever.
Made their own brand, yeah. Yeah, start with their
I
own
would
thing.
like to eventually, because like I like working with my hands or whatever. I had the idea of like making my own series of watches. Like there's like on YouTube you can buy like watch movements, like manual movements that can like be set into watches. You know what I mean? And it's like I like the idea of like being able to like
Right.
gem faceting and rock carving and stuff like that, like and creating like faceted things like for like watches like in the
Yeah.
future. I want to do something with watches.
It's a cool idea. It's like an heirloom. It's like your great great grandpa, and it still keeps time. It's almost like his heart
Like
is
that
beating
big-
in that thing.
big father clock.
Yeah, yeah,
That wooden clock that you have.
yeah. My grandpa made clocks.
So
yeah.
sick,
It's so
yeah.
cool.
I had there's always been like clocks in my family, in my house growing up, like the old stock,
Yeah.
like white people from the Northeast.
For sure.
There was
Sounds
that.
fine.
My grandparents had these creepy fucking porcelain dolls
Oh, weird.
growing up. It was the worst thing ever. They like because I lived with my grandma for a while,
Yeah.
and I would like sneak out. I was like 15, 16,
Oh,
going
man.
outside to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
And I'd had to walk past like 4 or 5 of these porcelain dolls staring at me in the night, sitting
Oh
on these
my
little wicker
God,
chairs throughout the house. It
Terrifying.
was the creepiest thing ever. And then they had, on top of that, they had the old school, what are they called? Radiators
Yeah.
that would hiss.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So sometimes, like in the middle of the night, you're sneaking through and something hisses at you loud as shit. You're like,
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
old radiators have a weird sound.
it was the worst. It was almost not worth going outside for a cigarette.
Were you Were you like getting stoned then? Because that would make that even worse.
No, I don't think I was. There was a weird time where I started and then I stopped.
Nice.
Same with cigarettes, and then I started again.
Yeah.
It's bad.
My grandma was a porcelain doll fiend.
Really? Did you have to walk through like alleyways of porcelain dolls?
Yeah, she had a few that were like in places where in the living room or whatever, right? But most of them were in her room, so it wasn't too bad. But I went to go visit my friend in New York not too long ago, and in the extra room was like an unnecessary amount of porcelain dolls in the room or whatever. So I kind of just had to like Jedi mind trick myself to like, just not worry about them. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, you told me about
Yeah.
that. Falling asleep in a room full of
Weird.
porcelain
and it was so
dolls
funny. And so
staring
like,
at you.
take it if I'm sitting like if I'm laying down in this direction.
Get closer.
If I'm laying down and like so I open my eyes and all of a sudden like through the like in the corner of the room just see like a little face looking at me, and so there's like another porcelain doll in the corner that's like been like stuffed with like just shits thrown on top of it, and I can just see the little face, and I was just like, "You better not fucking move!" Like I was like, "If I see you move, I'm gonna fuck you up," and like it didn't move. So.
But you had to fall asleep like that.
Yep. Yeah.
So how do you even get there mentally? Because I just wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be like, I'm gonna go find a park bench somewhere and sleep there.
I moved around a lot, just you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Did you put the blanket over your head?
No, and I was high most of the time. I was able to go out and smoke a fucking joint before I went to bed. So
And that chilled you out, like hanging out with those dolls.
I mean, yeah. So weed has always been like a way to me to turn off my overactive brain.
Dude, I wish
So
that
like
that's how it worked
I
for
calm
me.
it down.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
doesn't
and
always do it for me.
and even then now it's like it peaks through a lot now. So like I'm even considering just stopping smoking just to experience it full on, because like when my dad died, I got really really I overcomplicated death in my mind, and I would always stay. And I was like, sleeping's like death. I can't sleep or else I'm dead. If you're in bed, you're dead. Like,
Damn.
I was like, so I didn't want to go to sleep, and like, or if I tried to go to sleep, I just always would think like. And then remember, I told you I had that like breathing thing, like I couldn't like breathe, like I would just stop breathing, like I still right now even do it. Like, I don't know.
I do
just,
that sometimes. I'm like, have
forget to
social
breathe.
anxiety, yeah, and like someone that we knew that was like a therapist, a friend of the family, was like, "Are you breathing?" I'm like, "Of course I am." And then I started to pay attention, realizing like, yeah, I'm not. I'm like not breathing for 30 seconds, having like an anxiety attack. It's just breathing is everything. Like if you slow down your breathing, you can't be stressed. If you slow it down enough, it's so hard to like maintain that focus while you're busy doing other things, but you can fix your entire life by just fixing your
yeah.
breathing. It's
Wim
crazy.
Hof is someone I really
Yeah.
like learned from and stuff. And I remember back when I was younger, we used to go on these big long hikes with my buddies. And like I remember like try the breathing, like really focus on your breathing, and like
Yeah.
I feel like I would have so much more energy.
Yeah, that's all. Wim Hof stuff is all like little modifications of yogic breathing, like called pranayama, breath control. And some of the stuff he does is stuff that, like, in the yoga community, they like recommend to not overdo the breathing, and he pushes it really, really far. But I'm sad to find out with Wim Hof, there have been like a bunch of like controversial, like people have died and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Not a lot,
I
but
told
a
you about
handful.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were telling me about Wim Hof, and I started to look into him, and the
Natural
first
selection,
thing I
you
saw
know?
was
yeah.
that's definitely not the way it happened. Was he was teaching people those breathing techniques under like water, the cold water,
Yeah.
and they like died from it. Like you, certain people just it's like getting tased or something.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know, and then you're dead.
The cold water thing, like I've heard multiple stories from family friends of someone in the family being dared to go into icy water and having a heart attack, or, thinking they had a heart attack or something. But yeah,
I've done cold plunges multiple times. You know what I mean? It was pretty. I thought it was pretty good. I thought
I really
felt,
got a
like,
lot out of
exhilarating.
it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I think there's probably nothing wrong with like cold on its own, but
Yeah.
that with the crazy breathing
Like a
techniques.
stress or
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
even then, it's probably, it's why with like yoga traditions, like they initiate you into it when your body is ready.
Mhm.
Like I remember Wim Hof, seeing him on a podcast, and like early on when he was gaining popularity, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm taking like 40 people up Mount Everest,
Yeah.
and like
I remember.
10 of them are like over 70, and I'm taking off all my clothes and just doing it barefoot, and I'm training them to do that too." And he's like, no ego, we go, and like points up the mountain. I'm like, this is gonna end badly. Like there are gonna be some dead olds.
I never
some
saw
point.
the results of that. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember looking it up, and they pulled it off that time, but he's like constantly like going up Mount Everest. Like,
Yeah, I'd like to have a separate screen in here or something where we could Google stuff.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were talking about taking out the looking stuff up, when I listen to us and I'm like, fuck, we got that wrong. And then you're like, no, actually it's this. I'm like relieved. I'm like, oh, good. We like didn't get it wrong. I think it's good to be looking stuff up.
Yeah, I think we should look stuff up, especially when it's, controversial, because we say shit. I mean,
For
we
sure.
all are affected by whatever algorithm we're watching, right? Like, we
Yeah.
all get fed propaganda one way or another.
Definitely.
We all believe incorrect things.
Absolutely. It's so hard. It's so hard to like maintain that rationale, that balanced outlook on all the different kind of
That's why,
channels of
that's why you
info.
gotta just be intellectually honest. Like, if you're having a conversation
For
and
sure.
you don't know, just say you don't know and then look it up.
Yeah, for sure. It's a weird thing where no one has time to look everything up.
Right.
Like it would be like if I didn't have a job and I could devote myself only to that, just my feeds and then verifying whatever beliefs I'm forming.
I hear you. I'm just saying, if you're expressing an opinion,
Yeah.
that's when you should look it up before you express
sure.
the opinion, maybe. Or, even as you're doing it, it's fine to be an idiot and look like an idiot.
Especially, and it depends on the media, like how serious are you being? Like, we've thought about doing like scripted shows that are more serious, like, camera, just like that YouTuber kind of pseudo political thing. That it's way more important that you know what you're talking about with us
Yeah.
fucking around in a podcast.
Yeah.
It's
I don't want it to be political, even, really.
yeah.
I think it's like fairly hard to nail either of us down politically.
I think so
I
too.
don't know about Pablo either. I think he's got plenty, like a wide range of opinions. too.
Yeah, for sure.
He just doesn't.
I've noticed.
He doesn't express them, and I don't. It's fair.
Yeah, it's really hard to pigeonhole pedophiles on
Don't do
the.
that. Don't do that.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
just
that.
kidding.
Too
It's like,
much.
are pedophiles conservative?
No, no, it is. It is. We are beating a dead horse.
Yeah. Sorry.
Man, it's not the only thing we beat.
What do we beat?
Our meat.
That's a dead
Yeah,
horse
that's
as well.
the other one.
Yep.
gotten-
And there we go. That's it. We got. At least we're consistent. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I just.
True. Let's just talk about killing ourselves now.
yeah, to bring it. Let's beat all the dead horses.
Yeah.
Do you guys know about Nietzsche? That like Nietzsche went crazy. Like his whole, philosophy is basically like might makes right. Like, the powerful are moral. Like when asked like what's an example of your Ubermensch or Overman, he said like Napoleon. So the next Napoleon turned out to be Hitler, which he would have been like horrified by, I think. But so he has that philosophy, but as he's getting older, he just started to like lose his mind a little bit. And when it finally broke was him watching just kind of like a brutish man beating a horse. And he just like lost his mind. Like it was just pointless. Like it wasn't accomplishing anything. It was just beating the fuck out of a horse. And then for the rest of his life, he just stayed in his room and just kept asking his sister for more light. Like he's just like, more light. I need more light.
That's interesting that you bring that up because, so you're beating a dead horse for no reason, right? You said.
Yeah.
So these last few days have been quite troublesome for me at my dwelling, and I've actually had commit some murderous acts.
Oh no.
Oh God.
There
Yeah.
was an infiltration
You have a mouse?
of flies.
Oh, shit.
My house.
Awful.
The AC unit, like in the window, it had come off a little bit. So like in relation to that, and then like we've always had like a hole in our screen in the kitchen. So like between that, there was just a unnecessary amount of
man,
flies for the
that
last few
sucks.
days.
I've been there.
So
It happened overnight.
so like it's very unnecessary, right? It's kind of a fucking nuisance, right? But in these last few days, like it was almost like an outlet for my animalistic tendencies of hunting them down and setting up traps and like
Right.
really fucking up every single fucking fly that I saw. I'm talking about like dozens of flies.
I'm picturing like Tom and Jerry level
Oh my
antics that you're
God.
getting
No,
up to, man.
no,
You're like,
and-
And I was picturing Apocalypse Now with him like coming out
Okay.
of the water.
Dude, I
like
love
all
it
crazy.
exactly, and I'm like Crocodile Dundee, like where I'm modifying my fucking matamosca, my fly swatter. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna get them real good. You gotta shine them, It's like methods, but like I do
Yeah.
have fucking methods. I shared a few.
did you try psychological warfare?
No, bro, yeah, sometimes, right? Sometimes you leave something out for them, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like they want to gravitate towards. So like, I was fucking them up in the middle of the air, like out of the air. You know what I mean? So eventually they started flying low. So I had to I had to hit them against the floor and shit. But then I thought, I was like, what do we fucking do here? And I had done this once before, and I was like, we fucking gotta try it, right? It's worked in the past. Turn off all the fucking lights in your house, anything like that, and you open your windows. So it's dark in your house, open windows. They gravitate to those fucking windows. They want to get out. They don't want to stay in the fucking house. You can literally I did my rounds. I did from like my living room window, back door, kitchen window, other kitchen window I just fucking went and just was fucking them up like every 30 minutes, and then I'd go rest in my room and let them fucking think they were fucking cool.
If you crank your AC, it'll slow them down too.
Really? That
Yeah,
makes sense.
They're cold blooded or whatever, so like their movement literally depends on their temperature.
Oh, shit, that's good.
Yeah. Real quick, let me take a break from this, but I want to show David this. I forgot to show you.
Oh,
Sorry, I was arguing with Pablo too much today. I'm sorry, Pablo. I love you, man.
Oh, dude, I love it.
You guys are so argumentative.
It fuels me.
Yeah, we are extremely argumentative.
I will do it.
Pablo,
I'll
you
do
know
it.
you're like really fat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So funny thing is, so when we didn't do the podcast last Saturday, right? We had to cancel for unfortunate events.
Unfortunate.
Greatly to be.
Yeah, David had to get an
sorry,
abortion.
guys.
We're all unfortunate, but he just loves his figure too much that just really wouldn't
couldn't
fit
let that
into
baby
Yeah, I
live
got
his
impregnated in CCAT. It was really ugly.
Yeah.
And the profit margins on a kid right now they're not
Doesn't
in
make
the
any
red.
sense.
So,
Yeah.
but I was able to actually go to a local smoke lounge that
Oh,
had a
nice.
comedy night.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Oh, here?
Yeah, and here. And I got
Nice.
up on stage, not with my own material, but because the headliner, we got there maybe right before. So the guy before us was in the middle of his, or when we got there was in the middle of his act.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he had like half it to go, and then the headliner got on. We got in the middle of the guy before. So we were able to see the headliner get on stage and whatever. So he did kind of have like a half comedy, half magic show.
Whoa.
So I was up at the dab bar ripping dabs, and he asked for volunteers, and nobody was like going up, right? He's like, anybody at all, anybody? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. And so I was pretty much up there for the rest of his act, you know what I mean? Just helping out and shit. And I literally had to like constantly remind myself not to like try to one up him or like add my own fucking punchlines or jokes to his shit. Just like I was like, really just try to fucking make the show good and like
Yeah.
participate. And like and it totally went good. He was like, thank you for participating, like, dude. Like it helped you. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, for sure, dude. And I was like, see, like it feels natural up here. You know, like I really
Dude,
was
that's
having a
so
good fucking
awesome,
I
man.
think you have like half of it figured out with good presence.
You really do.
Yeah.
And just, not having that like paralyzing fear about getting up on stage.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
kept me
but
from
this-
doing it.
This was like maybe 30 people, if that, 25. So it's like
But that's like more intimate in a way, it's
I had
Not
to
easy.
I did some public speaking, and like when I was younger I was like in ROTC and Civil Air Patrol. So I was cadet commander. So I had some people that I was in charge of, so I would be in front of the class, a lot. So like, and I was in band, and I was in, just in a lot of things where like people are looking at you. People are paying attention
Yeah.
to you. You know what I mean?
I've done
Yeah.
a decent amount as well.
And it's like, and if you can develop that and like use it to your advantage, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I always, it freaks me out, but I get past a certain point where I go, oh, I don't even care if you hate me. This is like
Right.
I'm just doing this thing and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I kind of, it's
Yeah.
it's bad because I can get bad because I can get resentful,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'll like if I get uncomfortable at all, it's the worst because I have this horrible defense mechanism somewhere inside of me where if I'm uncomfortable, now I want to make you 10 times more uncomfortable than me. So I'm going to say something awful that's just going to stink up the room.
Right.
And then I'm going to get way more uncomfortable because I see how uncomfortable they are. And it's just this awful cycle of now I'm like in this hole and everyone hates me.
Dude, you sent me the final Norm set.
Yeah.
And it fucking amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
That almost brought me to tears.
Yeah,
So,
it was
so beautiful.
Yeah.
But so that like I went down a wild goose chase. Like there was that one idiot girl where he's like, I met Matlock one time. Well, he's a man who goes by Matlock, but like his real name is what's his name? Andy Griffith. And this girl just keeps like, yeah, it's Andy Griffith. It's Andy Griffith. And after her like correcting him, like she doesn't get the joke that this is all planned. He's like, you really think I don't know who Andy Griffith is? And then she starts yelling out like that he's a lie. She's like, you're a liar. You didn't know. It's like his final set and this idiot. But I remembered like the weird thing about Norm where he loved bombing.
Yeah.
And like he would have these sets. Apparently he had like 13 hours in his head. And
13 hours in his head.
Yeah, he did this one really good podcast. I need to hunt it down and send it to you because he talked about like it might have been 8 or 9 hours that are in his head. And when he goes on tour, he does all of it.
Oh my God.
And so one night to another, it can be totally different shows. One of them is a purposeful bomb.
Oh, really?
And he just talks about Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And he's like, I go to a restaurant and I order a Coca-Cola. And they say, we've got Pepsi. Well, I don't want Pepsi. People think, if Coca-Cola is your favorite drink, that Pepsi-Cola would be your second favorite drink. In actuality, it's like your 10th favorite drink. And it's just silence.
Awful.
So I looked up a show that was him as a guest of honor in Idaho or something like that. And they like invited him to a private party, basically, like hundreds of people, some private event. And he's the guest of honor and he does the bomb set. They're like honoring his career and just thunderous applause when he comes on stage. Just does the whole bomb set. He's
That's
just
amazing.
how long does it take to get a pork chop in this town? I went to the restaurant and I ordered a pork chop.
It was like him resenting being celebrated like that.
That's
Exactly.
so great. I feel, I love that. I feel like I could do that. Like,
great.
so I feel like I could bomb for sure.
so
But like to do it like gracefully, like him, and like be confident with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And there's
that's pretty cool. Like,
who's the insult
really
comic
fucking
guy? I'm so sorry, dude. I
Insult-
just
no,
cut you off.
insult-
There's a couple of them. I mean,
The big guy that was always the roast master general.
Jeff
Jeffrey Ross or whatever. That guy had a amazing Norm story right when Norm died.
Mike's is their podcast, I think.
Oh yeah, with Dave Attell.
Yep, there you go.
Jeffrey Ross said early in his career he was touring with Norm, and Norm would like half and half kill and bomb. And when he would kill, he would just disappear to the backstage and just play poker and force them all to play poker with him.
Oh, yeah.
If he'd bomb, he'd go to the exit door and shake every single person's hand and make eye contact as they left.
Yeah.
Just to be fucking weird and just make everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So with you talking about that thing where it gets uncomfortable and then you
Yeah.
take it to that extreme place, I wonder if that could be helpful, is for you to learn how to like.
Well, it does work. Like it is a resentful like fuck you, and I'm pretty good at it. There was another legendary last thing I want to talk about Norm. Basically, we don't want to glaze him too hard, but he who's that other giant not insult, but like crazy edgy comedian, Anthony Jeselnik.
Good guy, yeah.
He I forget what the show was, but he was doing like
Last
an interview.
Comic Standing. Yeah.
He was doing an interview about that show or something. Or no, they finally worked together years later on something. and they did an interview together. And Norm, before they went on the interview with like Letterman or something like that,
Yeah.
Norm said, "Let's would you be down to say like awful, god awful things about each other?" And they both agreed to it. So Jeselnik went on and said like the worst possible things about Norm, like he was calling him like a scumbag and stuff. And then like Norm went on and just said, "Anthony Jeselnik is a beautiful person. I've never met anyone kinder and more gracious in their humor." Stuff like that.
Hell yeah, just totally go for the like make him go first and then just be like, I don't know why he said all those things, but
Yeah. He's a fucking legend, man.
yeah,
Dude,
good shit.
the goat. Man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Pablo, like you would be an amazing black Israelite. You just need to fill your heart with hate and accost people on the street.
Can you imagine how cathartic it must be to be them?
Oh
Just
yeah, you're
screaming?
so righteous.
It must be like it wouldn't be cathartic for me. I would just feel so bad. I'm so
You need to kill more flies. It's almost a shame-free fucking murderous rampage. Like, oh my god! Like I was like, like every time I got a kill, I was like, you know what I mean? I was like marking it down. I was
Really?
like, we're fucking
Yeah.
in, bitch.
They're like
Nice.
etched into the wall.
Yeah. I was all carving it into my fly swatter. Like,
Dude, that's nasty. Yeah, when the
it was
old-
so frustrating.
the
Dude.
old house that I lived at had a fly problem. It was like in the middle of nowhere.
it's the worst.
And yeah, I learned the techniques when they're on windows and stuff and on the wall. You can't smack them on the wall because there's too much juice. Like you don't want to have to clean the wall every time.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
want to like slide it down the wall and slap them onto the floor.
Yeah. As a kid, I would swat them around with my bare hands and just knock them out and like
Dude, I'm
pull off
really
their
good with that.
wings and stuff.
Barehanded?
What?
Yeah.
You're fucking joking.
That's
no,
You're
I'm
fucking.
serious.
You're
Their
fucking
wings.
joking. You
So-
pull off flies' wings.
Yeah.
It's like
What the fuck is wrong with you? For real?
Yeah.
Well, did you used to? Did you have a BB gun? Would you shoot small animals?
Yeah, actually.
Did you-
So I had to do that farm work where I had to kill all those birds.
Oh yeah, please tell that. You never told that story.
Oh, yeah. So I worked on a farm at the age of like, man, I was probably like 11 or 12. My friend was a dairy farmer in Vermont, and I stayed with them, and the dad woke me up, like pulled me out of bed at like 4 a.m, and he's like, "If you're staying at our house, you're working." And just had this energy, like, if you protest, like, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, like, just terrifying. And we start like doing all kinds of work, milking cows, cleaning, moving manure. And then one of the farm hands is up on top of a barn, and he just goes, "Hey, you guys, you got to kill these," and just starts throwing like handfuls of baby birds.
Chicks.
Baby chicks, yeah, and the parents had apparently gotten the adult birds had like gotten into the corn silo and just suffocated. So all these birds they'd fucked up their corn, and all the baby chicks were just going to die. They're just gonna starve. So he's just throwing them down, and they gave me a baseball bat, and I just have to hit these birds like in midair.
Oh my
And just like 100 baby chicks, like something like that.
He's genociding a fucking generation of chicks, dude.
It's wild.
And
How old were you?
I think I was like 11 or 12, something.
And
like
you're doing one of the baseball bat. You're probably
Yeah.
thinking of like Earthbound.
Yeah, it was like
Probably
heartbreaking.
thinking of like a beloved video game.
And it really was like, I need to put them out of their misery. I need to take on a burden for the rest of my life for this, but their pain like needs to stop.
And-
so it
and-
really, there was like a righteous
Yeah.
thing behind it, because it's like, yeah, you're not talking like, guys, like, no, let's feed them and take care of them, and like
Yeah.
there was no good option.
And then every adult around you, even the kids, is like Pablo. We're just like, you're a fucking pussy, man.
Yeah, I'm like tearing up.
This
I'm
is
just
what it
like,
is, dude.
Yeah, and they're just like, God, these fucking city kids. And
Yeah.
but that, they're like, you did good. Like that's like what we do like every day,
Dude,
basically.
that's so funny. That's like a fucking platoon sergeant.
Way to go, slugger.
Yeah, that's like a platoon sergeant after like getting into a crazy engagement and just want like one guy murders a bunch of people
You know-
coming up. He's like,
you know-
you did a really good job. You
Yeah,
saved us.
exactly.
You know what's funny? You say that, and like it reminds me of our manager. He equates his work day to storming the beaches at Normandy.
No,
sometimes
he doesn't.
he
man.
goes,
Wow.
man, it's a stressful day today. I feel like we're storming the beaches at Normandy.
it's
It's like, really?
We work in an office.
We often like to think that the way to become a good person is to look within, find one's true self, the sort of natural self that we have. And once you've found that self, that natural thing that you are, the goal is to be sincere and authentic to that true self. So if we stick to what we naturally are meant to be, the gifts that we're naturally endowed with, that's how we can be a sincere, authentic person.